Better off that left-hand side, he causes more problems for there. But I mean, Celtic they don't look fluent in that front area, and that's one of the areas they've been strong in the previous set. And the highlight for me, the first half, was not having to listen to the Celtic fans for the opening 12 minutes. Magnificent.
Raging, isn't he? Fuming. That sounds better, that.
The throw-in that was awarded in the build-up to the goal, and Stuart Kettlewell and the Kilmarnock backroom staff were certainly asking the question about this.
Yeah, another one they've got wrong. I think you can see there as well. David Watson quite clearly goes in, wins the ball, kicks it straight back off the.
Do you think that's easy to see in real time?
Well, it would go the other way if David Watson kicked it. It would go back that way. You can understand why he's so frustrated. But
no, don't.
A nice quick throw as well.
He's raging.
Don't criticise the defending at all.
What a ball in that is as well, begging for someone to go and go on the end it. And
it's that's on the halfway line.
Doesn't matter about that. I'm talking about this now. It's a good ball in there. Dies Maeda, once he gets up that head of steam, you've no stopping him. He's so sharp in and around that area. For me, listen, I said at half-time, I don't think he's an out-and-out striker, but give him that opportunity to get that 5, 6, 7 yards, whatever it may be. You've absolutely no chance of stopping him, and don't underestimate that. Even once he gets there, what a header it is.
Was this a penalty, Chris?
Oh,
that's a yes. He hesitated.
For me, I think when it takes a deflection, I think you're very, very unlucky. For me, I don't know what he's meant to do. As I said, for me, when it hits, I don't know what he's meant to do. For me, for the life of me, I don't know how that can be given as a penalty kick.
I think it's going in, isn't it?
Well,
I think
it's very incomplete.
You see this one here? The position of the arm, it's outside the.
If that's going in,
but
maybe need to move the goals. Can we see that again?
He's going for a block and the shot on the ground, and it deflects up off his arms. I mean, technically, then they are outstretched and they make his body bigger, but he's not blocking a shot that's already in the air. So I do feel for him, but if it's if that's the way the penalties are going to be given this season, then all you're looking for is a bit of consistency, I suppose.
And unless the goals are on wheels, there's no way that's going in the net. Unless they can move it along that, there's no way that's going in. And we can see it again. There's no way.
See it again?
There's no way. Yeah, I'll see it again. No problem.
But the discussion around handball and the penalty obviously has had a lot of scrutiny for a number of different reasons. Is this fitting with the...
That's shooting away to the left-hand side. There is no way... Watch this here. There is no way that is going on.
To the top corner.
Yep.
But we're led to believe that there will be a little bit more lenience in terms of those situations in the penalty area. So is there a surprise that one is given, or is that one, it's just, that is the rules?
No, well, I think that because his arms are outstretched and, high up, then, I mean, technically is making his body bigger. I think that, because of how close the shot is and the fact it pops up, I was slightly surprised, I have to say.
So it's the position of his arm, isn't it? And that's it. And do you know what? Let's get it right. Stuart Kettlewell may come out and say, really harsh and whatever. If that was at the other end, he'd be, screaming.
I think because his arms are outstretched.
For a penalty, and it is unlucky. It takes a deflection, but it's the position of the arm. That's why John Beaton's gone over. He's looked with his own eyes, checked it, and awarded the penalty.
You could see James Forrest straight away appeal for it, which doesn't really mean anything, to be honest with you. But I think when the arms are so outstretched, there was a few earlier in the game where the arms are by the side or it hits the upper arm. When it's so outstretched and it's going towards the goal, whether nobody can tell us it was going in or not for definite, because we'll never know.
20/20
well, you can, but it doesn't mean that it was definitely going wide. But I think because they're outstretched and it is goal bound, then you're going to see them being given.